I'm here with Harrison Burke for Cestrian Central. Harrison, last week the club announced that you'd signed a new 2.5-year deal. A lot of times at this level, players will tend to keep their options open towards the end of the season, see where it can take them, but you've committed early on. Is that a sign of how much you're loving your time at the club?
Yeah, I feel like definitely it's my best start so far to a season. And regarding last year, it didn't go the way I wanted personally. Well, it didn't go the way I wanted for the club, but personally I got injured early on. So I think the best way for me was that security as well, of if an injury happens, what happens then? Because now I've got 2.5 years secured, and there isn't that risk of, say, if I got injured and didn't sign it, then I can't go on and they might not offer me another thing. And also within those 2.5 years, my option is, the big option there and target is to get promoted with this football club. That's what everyone wants, that's what I want, that's why I've signed it. I've not just done it for because it's close to home, it is to get this club promoted.
You're a homegrown player obviously, and even though you're still young yourself, do you see, now that you're an established first team player, your role almost to be a role model for the younger lads to say this is how you get there?
Yeah, I feel like there is almost a hierarchy to an extent where I'll look up to people, those people look up to people, and it all starts off with the gaff at the top and then you work way down. But I definitely feel like the lads who are younger than me that are coming through now, they will listen to me and accept what I think that they should do. And then that'll be the same for a group of me and others looking up to, say, someone else in the team who's telling us what they think we should do. And it just works like that. But anyone can butt in. I could still give Gaffer or George Glendon my thoughts, but there will tend to be a decision where it goes down, down, down. But yeah, I definitely feel like I can help out the younger ones and help the way they act, because I feel like off the pitch is just as important on it. I feel like when I'm doing the youth team at the moment, because I help coach with the youth team, that I can help develop and prepare them for this first team environment.
Absolutely. You've been part of a really settled defence this year, and one that's one of the best in the league. Do you feel gratification in the fact that you've been a part of that?
Yeah, I think everyone's played their part really. Even Ollie Hayward at the start of the season, I know he's gone out on loan now, but he still played a part to this defence. But I feel like it's not just the back four, back five. I feel like it's the whole team and the way we defend as a team. Because there's times where you see Kev blocking shots, it stops on the front when our strikers start the press, and then it goes all the way back to Will, who can stop it. So I wouldn't just nominate just 4 players or 5 players who are doing it. I'd nominate the whole team, same way as we would in the other end of the pitch, whether we were or weren't scoring goals. It's not just the forwards, it's everyone.
A couple of sticky results recently, but before that a great run of form. The start of the season wasn't great in itself. Is that inconsistency something that you really want to sort out as a team?
I think the start of the season was most annoying for us, is because we didn't really change. How would I say it? We didn't really start fresh this season. We had players who were already here, and if not improved. And I think us, the fans, everyone had expectations of us just to get off to such a good start. And I think it started off with that bit of a banana skin at Bishop's, which you can live with, because going to a newly promoted side, they want to prove everything. It's miles away from us. And then we come back and beat Kings Lynn 3-0, and we thought, here we go now. But then it just didn't quite get going. Then we found our speed, but then did well in the FA Cup, and we've not really kicked on since we've got out the FA Cup. We've been here and there, but it's been on and off, a lot of draws, and then the last 2 results have been dire. Can't imagine what it was like to watch, but we know as a team that it's not good enough. It's just like Gaffer said in the interview the other day, we just got to stick together, and our fans are the best at that, without a doubt. We are got such good fans.
In front of the fans tomorrow, you've got Gloucester.
Yeah.
And you'll be hoping to use that support to get back to winning.
Yeah, definitely. We're confident we've had a very good week's work back to getting the basics, the principles, what we need to do, and not lose focus of that when we are trying to do the more detailed stuff that we need to do the basics right. But just to stick together as a team and just believe in ourselves, because last season we lost. Well, we didn't lose, but we were 1-0 down or we were 1 goal down towards the end, and we had belief, the fans had belief that we'd score again. We need to get that again this season, where we can feel, because the chances are there, we just need to believe that we can do the chances, score the chances, and then that will take us to the next level.
Thank you very much,
No
Harrison.
worries. Thank you.